You talk to your cat all day, but are they hearing anything more than just comforting nonsense? If you've ever found yourself wondering if your cat really gets what you're saying, you're not alone. The common belief has always been that it's all about your tone of voice. But what if I told you that new science shows your cat doesn't just recognize your tone? They can actually pick out specific words you say from a sea of other sounds. Stick around because the truth about what your cat understands is more amazing than you think. Section 1. The scientific reveal. For decades, we've pretty much accepted that cats are these aloof little rulers of their own universe, and our words are just background music. Well, science is here to say that's completely wrong. A fascinating 2024 study has given us some of the first real proof that cats have a fundamental knack for learning words. It's not just about them knowing their name anymore. They can actually form connections between a word and an object. And they do it shockingly fast. So that feeling you get that your cat knows what treat means, it's not just in your head. The science is clear. Your cat is paying way more attention than they let on. Section 2. The evidence. So, how in the world do we know this? Let's get into the science. Researchers at Azabu University in Japan, led by Saho Takagi, came up with a brilliant experiment. They cleverly adapted a method that's been used to study how 14-month-old human babies develop language. In the study, cats were shown two different cartoon images on a screen. Think a sun and a unicorn-type creature. As an image appeared, a recording of their owner's voice would say a specific made-up word, like Perumo for the sun. They did this a few times to see if the cat would connect the dots. Then, they threw in a twist. The researchers switched the word-image pairings. When the cat saw the sun, they heard the word for the unicorn. The result was incredible. The cat stared at the screen for much longer when the word didn't match the image, and some even had their pupils dilate, a clear sign of surprise and focus. This proved they had already linked the sound to the picture. And here, as the mind-blowing part, the cats formed these associations after just a couple of 9-second exposures. While we can't directly compare them, it's a remarkably quick way to learn, using a method originally designed for infants. This builds on earlier research from 2019, which confirmed that cats can reliably pick their own names out from a list of random words, even when a stranger says them. They don't just hear a sound, they recognize the specific phonetic pattern of their name. Section 3. How it really works. Okay, so what's actually going on in their fuzzy little heads? Your cat doesn't have a dictionary memorized. They aren't sitting around pondering the abstract concept of dinner. What they are masters of is something called associative learning. They are brilliant at connecting a specific sound with a specific result. Think about it. You shake a bag of treats, and your cat comes running. They don't understand the word treat in principle, but they've learned that that specific crinkling sound is followed by a delicious reward. It works the same way with words. When you say play in an excited, high-pitched voice and immediately whip out the feather wand, your cat builds a powerful association. The word becomes a trigger for an event. And what's truly fascinating is that, unlike dogs who are often motivated by a desire to please, the cats in these studies learned the words without any reward at all. This suggests they have a natural curiosity and a drive to understand the cues in their environment, including our weird human chatter. Section 4. Why they still ignore you. This leads to the question every cat owner is asking right about now. If my cat understands their name and other words, why do they still give me the cold shoulder? The answer is simple and very, very cat-like. Recognition isn't the same as obedience. A dog has been bred over centuries to respond to human commands. A cat has not. Their brains just aren't wired to please you in the same way. When your cat hears its name and gives you nothing more than a subtle ear twitch, that is a response. They are acknowledging that they hear you and have identified the sound. They are simply making a conscious, feline decision that whatever they're doing right now, napping, staring at a wall, plotting to take over the world, is way more important than whatever you want. It's not a sign of ignorance, it's a sign of their glorious independence. So, there you have it. The science is in. Your cat absolutely understands more than just your tone. They are constantly listening, learning, and making connections between the words you say and the world around them. They're basically eavesdropping on your life, picking out the words that matter most to them. That bond you feel when you talk to them is real, and it's being reinforced by their incredible ability to decode bits and pieces of our language. So, how about your cat? Does your cat respond to any specific words? Let us know the word and what it means in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about the wonderfully weird ways our cats communicate, check out our video on why cats need.